Alright, this is Unit 9, Video 2, multiplying radicals or square roots. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. And what we like to do is we like to go ahead and make it exactly like the simplified. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply what we can. Now, there are no numbers out here. Those are called coefficients. If there's no numbers, it's like having a 1 here. Okay, and then 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, so we don't always put that, but just know that there's numbers out there, and the numbers that are outside, we're going to pair them up. Okay, now these numbers that are on the inside of the square root, we're going to go ahead and multiply those. Okay, so 12 times 6 is 72, and then x, I have 3 x's and 4 x's, which gives me 7. Okay, now we're going to do exactly what we did with this simplification. So 72. It's even, so I know 2 will go into it 36 times. Okay. And then 36 is also even, so I know 2 will go into that. Again, if you pick different numbers, you'll end up with the same answer as long as you're doing these correctly. So then I have 3 and a 3. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to look for square roots that have pairs. Okay, so this 2 can pair up with this 2, which means it's going to come outside my square root. Okay. Now this 3 pairs up with this 3, so it is also going to come outside my square root. Now this 2 here did not get paired up, so it is going to stay inside my square root. Okay. Now the next thing I have is I have 7 x's. I like to circle them and pair them up. So I have 3 pairs, which would give me x to the third, and then that x over here that did not have a pair stays inside my square root. Okay. Now for my answer, I need to multiply what I can. So I have 2 times 3 is 6, x to the third, square root of 2x, and that is my answer. Alright, number 2. Now these do have coefficients. Okay, so I need to make sure I multiply these coefficients together. So negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. And then I'm going to multiply the 10x times the 20x to the fourth. I'm going to get 200x to the fifth. Okay. Now I'm going to break down my 200. Oops, I forgot to circle that one. And I'm going to look for pairs. Okay. Alright, so don't forget you have this negative 12 over here that you can't forget about. So make sure you bring that into the answer. Okay. And then I had a pair of 2's and a pair of 5's. Okay, and then I had a 2 that could not pair up, so that stays inside. And then I have 5 x's. So I'm going to pair those up, and I get 2 pairs. And then I have 1 that could not pair up. Okay. Now I need to multiply negative 12 times 2 times 5, which would give me negative 120 x to the second, square root of 2x. And that would be my answer.